Hi, Jason at Golf Principles here. Just really going to give this one out to the guys that are more techie orientated and some of the guys that are fitting out there. This is all about launch window and sort of effectiveness of launch window. And what I would say is that if you look at sort of the data, it would be 100 feet in the air, right? 95, 100 feet peak flight, that's what you're looking for. Some guys will see that as too high, all right? So when you're looking at that, what flight do you like? Do you like it going forwards? Do you like it going up? Carry is king, but if you're playing, say, I don't know, Burnham and Barrow or on the coast somewhere, you want it going forwards. Up is sometimes a bad thing. You know, I know you can argue about launch spins and, you know, high launch, low spin, but some guys just like to see it going forwards. Now, if you sort of discuss heads for a minute, let's use Epic Flash here as an example. If you're fitting, how can you do that? Well, you can change the loft sleeve from, say, you know, 9 degree down to 8 or 9 to 10 or up to 11. You've got your slider weight here. Now what you can do is also put more weight in the toe here. For those of you who want a bit more sort of ball speed, a bit of weight in the toe sometimes helps ball speed. That's a little bit of a secret there. And the other thing you've got to look at is that. What ball are you using? Are you using Pro V1, Pro V1X, using Chrome Soft, using TP5, T5, Bridgestone, Strixons? What are you using? Could you change that ball? Now that's a toughie because sometimes chipping and putting becomes very delicate. But that's also another weapon in your fitting armoury is saying, look, have you tried a different golf ball? Have you tried something that's going to give you a higher launch, lower spin or bring the launch down? But one thing I would say is loft is king. If you look at all the stuff that you can do, if you change the loft, you'll change obviously the launch and the spin. Remember, the spin loft is a cosine in scientific function terms of spin. So if you bring the spin loft down, because you bring the loft down, provided the delivery is the same, you're flying. Remember, some guys, if they don't launch it, what do? Mechanically, they lean back and scoop on it or try and get it up in the air. So if you see someone backing off on it and they sort of blat it high and right, then perhaps they haven't got enough loft and they can't cover it and turn onto it. So in that regard, you may actually say to them, have some more loft and cover it more and turn onto it. Because that's often the habit of good players that have got not enough loft. They know they want a low spin, high smash factor, but they've got not enough loft, so they have to back it up to create the launch, and that's where they get in trouble. So that one. So always look out for that. Remember, it's not mechanics, but you're trying to identify patterns here. And don't be frightened to move around chassis, right? Remember, if this guy here is spinning it too much with a standard one, you've got Sub-Zero, and vice versa. If the guy's got a Sub-Zero and is spinning it way too low and doesn't want to see the loft go jacked up, remember the old SLDR loft up strategy, then go back to a standard. I know this is simple stuff, but sometimes you can get a bit punch drunk in a fit and keep chasing down a blind rabbit hole and go, yeah, we'll try different shafts, we'll try different shafts. Sometimes step away and think, actually, would a different chassis work for him? So if you look at the world of, say, Titleist, you've got TS1, which launches higher and spinnier for allegedly slower swing speeds, and TS4, which kill the spin and kill the launch. Now, there's segments of the market they both work in, but don't be frightened to go in and go out of different areas just to see it up. And also what I would do, what I've taught my guys is, sometimes just throw a disruptor in. Throw something that is wrong, just to prove a point, because then you reset the clock. And what I would say in driver fits is also really important, control the speed of how many times this guy's hitting. You want to hit 2, 3, 4 shots, stop, change it, have a chat, 2, 3, 4 shots maximum, change it. Don't let them just keep going with driver because they'll get punched out, and at that point the fit is worthless because they're running out of energy every time they swing it. But that's just a quickie on loft windows and how you can do it. It's pretty obvious, but sometimes stating the obvious actually is a good thing. So any questions as ever, let us know.